Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here. Firstly, I do apologise for looking quite so rough, but yeah, it's not the best virus in the world. No viruses are nice, but this one is evil. It's got the worst sore throat that I've had in a long while, and it's okay when I take some painkillers. It becomes a little more bearable, but mostly it's not. But I washed my hair today. I was determined not to let it defeat me, and so it's all wet. Sorry about the ick, but never mind. It's better than the alternative, minging hair. Anyway, hi, and how are you guys? I hope you're better than me, that's for sure. So I waiting patiently for football to start, so I figured I'd come and do my giveaway for yesterday and a little chat. So here I am, as long as the voice holds out. So, you know, thankfully I'm sleeping quite well. I do believe that is all about to change, because if my virus follows the trajectory of Gary's, then the horrible icky throat and the dreaded phlegm word is about to begin in the next day or so. So you never know, that might change big time for me. It's already a little bit of there, but you know, I'm trying my best to get my little antibodies to go fight for me. You never know, they might win, might miss that bit. Hope beyond all measure that I miss that bit. So I've just done my giveaway. This is the yarn. Isn't it beautiful? I love this yarn, you know, and I feel like, sorry, I've got a real itch. What's going on? I woke up really irritated. Anyway, had antihistamine. So this yarn, I feel like, is not really pushed as much as it should be. It's the most amazing yarn. So nice. It is an Aran, but it's not the thickest Aran, so it's more like a kind of a fat DK. But it's called Impressions, and I have to be careful with the name of this one because it's called Pissarro. Pissarro was an artist, apparently a Pissarro artist. Sorry. Yeah, my voice has definitely took a bit of a downward turn, especially with the laugh. So anyway, never mind. Oh yes, I woke up. Gary's coughing, bless him. Woke up and everything itched. My nose especially, I was like, oh, irritated. Behind my ears was itching. Everywhere was kind of irritated and itching. So I have taken an antihistamine, and thankfully it's kind of stopped to a certain extent, but it's not completely gone. Cheers, guys. Going to have my crazy crochet lady cup I got for Christmas. I can't tell you how good that is. You know why? I ran out of biscuit tea earlier. My goodness. That was a bit of a shocker. To be honest with you, I had some out in the yarn van, which I could have gone and got, but it was cold, and I think there was rain yesterday. I can't even remember. But there was, and I was too like, oh, I can't. So in the cupboard, I had a pack of different biscuit tea. So Gary made me one of those, and it was awful. You know, it wasn't very nice when you're used to that one. So I thought, I know, in the other tin, because I've got all these tins of tea, there's like a big long line of them. They're all tea. So I thought there's toast and jam tea in the other one, so I had that instead. So I switched over to toast and jam tea. And Gary went shopping earlier and bought me some proper biscuit tea. So thank goodness for that. So I do feel like, oh, I've missed you. It was only a day. It wasn't even a whole day. It was only about, what, 3 cups of tea or something, maybe a few more. I even had one normal tea before I figured out, hang on a minute, you could be drinking toast and jam tea. But yeah, oh, sorry, I've got to blow my nose. I do apologise. I hate this. I will go over here. Field trip. Field trip. Field trip. Horrible. Hang on a minute. Field trip over. Look how red it's gone now. And you know what? Even though I went off camera, you can still hear it. I hate doing that, don't I? So I've got it on good authority that my no drama llama is going to be on its way. It might even be on its way. Kind of so exciting. So exciting. You got a little friend. You are. Oh, I didn't do this, did I? I thought it was silly me. I like drinking it while it's really hot, because it kind of burns my throat into sort of numbness, which is beautiful. So you know, I had a bit of a weird moment then. I'll tell you in a sec. I looked at this book and I thought, why is Grogu on the wrong side? Because when I do that, it's mirror image to me. Silly cow. Anyway, this is, oh, you know how we had a distinct lack of Grogus? Now we've got a Grogu fest. But this is when he met all those little kids. Because he is the child. Let's see. He's only 50 years old, bless him. It says, real backwater scug hole, which means it's perfect for us, said the Mandalorian. Sounds like where I live. A real backwater scug hole. Sort of, yeah, sums it up quite nicely, really. Well, I mean, it is true. Seriously. Has some beautiful places. And if you kind of, you know, stay away from all the touristy bits, which are really not the best touristy bits anymore. Sorry if my cup looks grim. It's just that it sticks to the sides. I've got to finish it while it's still warm enough. I've taken my painkillers, and this will be the nice little icing on the cake to actually beat my throat in submission. Lots of football on today. Gary's got his Six Nations on. Oh, we lost that though. Well, it's only one match. Oh, there you are. Okay, where am I? This is... okay, on this side. Your baby's so old, I'm pretty sure she should have graduated from college by now. But no, 2 more years. Huh, took a break. That's so cool. My kids couldn't believe that I still fit in my cheerleading uniform, but they could believe I was so far behind on the laundry that I had to try. Before I got pregnant, I did some genetic testing, and it turns out my family's DNA is just as negative as they are. Mums are like precious diamonds. They withstand a lot of pressure, and I don't think you want to know what it took to get them there. I wanted to do that one. At Hurrah Forging tomorrow. It'd give us something to look forward to, wouldn't it? There's probably more than that to look forward to. Look, I hate it when that happens. Get like little tufts sticking out the side. So I went out the yarn van earlier, basically to get my stash of my giveaway yarn, and to find some yarn to make this blanket that I want to do for Gary's cousin. And I haven't got any white, so I want to put in a order for Stylecraft so that I can get some more white for the shop, get some for me. Plus I've started doing knitting kits, and I've only sent them, I've designed a little flyer, and I've only sent it to the UK so far anyway, because those people across the pond that order from me, I believe they are all crocheters in a way, because I don't think they find me from knitting. But some of them may knit as well, so I should really do it. But what it is, you know, I said a little while ago that I started selling a free pattern and the yarn that was with it. It's because this company did those as kits. And I did have this brainwave some time ago and never did anything about it. And then, you know, I bought the boxes, lost the boxes, now I've got them all back. So I've done it. I've done a sock yarn one, a sock kit, and I've done two, well, there's shawl kits. Oh, just ears of pops. Oh, everything's so much louder. Everything that's quiet is even more quiet. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. Anyway, my voice is louder for me anyway. So there's two kinds of yarn in the shawl kit, but each one has its varieties. So I really do need to order some more of that as well. And some new yarn that I noticed from Starcraft that I fancy trying. So I've got a little list here of all the things I want to order. Now normally I do it as an online order, but I was talking to them last time and I said, because I've taken the free patterns off. So I said, does that mean you're not doing them anymore? She said, no, we are doing them, but we just do it over the phone. If you place an order over the phone. I said, okay, I'll place an order over the phone then. So that's what I'll do. But I've also got to place an order for some chalgoos. So I really, you know, I don't want to keep paying out, because I've bought so much yarn lately for the shop that, I mean, granted, it is shop money, but, you know, I like to have more of a turnover before. Although I have had quite a nice lot of flurry of orders. But, you know, I'm kind of so impatient. I want to do it all now. I want to do it all soon, you know, quick. Doesn't work out that way. I'm draining my battery. I've got, I was looking up a question because when I do my giveaways, one of my giveaway questions a little while ago is what can I ask for questions? So I've been doing that and I kind of left it open at that page. So I don't really want to do that. Gary is making a nice dinner today. He's making us a pasta that he got from one of the Slimming World books that my sister gave me a long while ago. And the Slimming World books are about this big now, but back then they were like smaller. And it's one that's just called sauces. Now when we go to Bella Italia, Gary loves this sauce. Well, he loves this thing, it's called Marco Polo, and it's duck in a plum sauce, like a shredded duck. And I have it on good authority from an Italian, Eleonora, Michael's wife, that it's no such sauce in Italy. There's no such dish. But he likes it anyway. So he found in this sauce book a recipe for plum sauce. And he thought, I'm going to try that, see if it's the same. So he tasted it earlier and he said, come and taste it. I don't know if you think it needs more sweetness. And that's the one thing I don't like about the Marco Polo when he's let me taste it, that it's very sweet. And so I tasted it and I said, well, it's not as sweet as Bella Italia, so I quite like it. And he said, oh, I think it's identical. So anyway, that's what we have for dinner. Shredded duck with that and pen pasta. So that'd be nice. That'd be interesting, won't it, really? Different. So at least we're kind of branching out and making a few things from it. And yeah, he didn't buy enough grapes though, I must say. Not that grapes go in it, but I've just been raiding them. You know when you're ill and they always say eat grapes? Well, it actually kind of helped me earlier, I feel. But I did sort of message him while he was shopping, get me some honey. What did he forget? He forgot to look at his phone and didn't get the honey. But at least he got the biscuit tea, so I'll still love him then. Well, still no crochet. I just haven't felt well enough to crochet. I've been feeling like I want to design and I want to get something going, but it's putting in reality. And now I can make the blue bits of my project, but I can't really do any of the white bits. So that's not such a bad thing. I can get on and do a few blue bits. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this because I don't think it's going to do me any favours to keep talking. And I've been babbling away in this corner for a while. So yeah, I'm fine, don't worry. I mean, people always say, you know, don't worry, you just rest up, don't worry about us. But I have to. And the reason being if I stopped recording today because I didn't feel very well, then YouTube would stop recommending my posts, or my videos rather. It would just drop me like a stone. So you wouldn't find me pop up on your feed. Neither would anyone else. So it just plummets. And unfortunately, that's what they do to you. And I'm not the only one that says it. I mean, Creative Grandma, I remember her saying it once before. So as long as I am able to sit in front of you and babble away, then I'll do that. But I might not be able to do some of the more strenuous stuff. You know, if I was to suddenly have about 6 orders, I'd go out there and pack them. But it would just take me a lot longer to do it, you know. But at the moment, my limbs are not my friends. So, you know, there's not really any crocheting. Although that might change. It might change. So, yeah, I forgot to tell you this. Gary and I started watching another show. You know, the other day when I was saying, I can't remember what I was watching. I couldn't for the life of me. But it was actually called Earth Abides. And I think it is on Netflix. Might be wrong there. Might be Prime, Paramount, any of them. And none of them. No, I think it's whatever. I know I was searching around for it. I think it is actually Paramount. Prime. Netflix. Prime. I think it's Prime. Anyway, it's called Earth Abides. And if you watched that Vikings, where they had Ragnar and Lagertha, then this is their son Sven, and he's in that. And I'm not going to give too much of the plot away because it's the synopsis, but basically he wakes up and most of the other people in the world are dead. And it's an old story. I remember seeing a film like that when I was a kid. It was a black and white film, and this guy woke up and everyone in the world had gone and he was alone. And I'm not sure if he ever met anybody, but obviously he does, and there are a few people kind of around. But I think basically the planet is trying to kill off people because it feels we're killing the planet. So it's like Mother Nature has turned on us, and you know, like it did with the virus, this is another virus that wiped out most life on Earth. So all of the animals and everything else were starting again. The waters were clear, no pollutions and all that. So it is actually quite good. But we've caught up now, so we have to wait until every Friday for a new episode. But it's a slow burn. I mean, it's not like The Walking Dead. It's still the same sort of thing, a story of survival. But there are no evil zombies. Anyway, we started watching it. It's quite nice, so we'll carry on with that one. So anyway, I'm going this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Bye, guys.